Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Fortnite. So today we're going to be looking for some spooky haunted furniture. We only have to find 7 of them, and I do have 7 or maybe 8 locations actually. So we're going to start over here at Greasy Grove, which is the most condensed area where you can find these. So over in Greasy, we're going to be wanting to hit up this house, the center house, and the bottom left house, or the southwestern house. So for the yellow house on the northern end, you want to come all the way upstairs, and at the top on the landing, you can find a floating chair right about there, lovely and simple. Then you want to go across to the blue house, or I guess the white house on the northern end of town. You want to go again upstairs, this time into the bedroom, and you've got your floating bedside table, which is pretty simple. Then you want to go to the house in the center of the town. Again, you want to come into the bedroom, and the bedside table is floating around, loving life. The final one, as I mentioned, is in the southwestern corner of the town, so in the greenhouse. You want to come straight through the front door, swing an immediate left, and you can see a floating recliner right about there. Lovely and simple. So those locations again, just for once more, is here, 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 and here. You've pretty much got the gist of where those things are by now. So the other ones that I've got for you currently are over in the autumnal area. So one of them, I'm not entirely sure where it is. People are saying that they have managed to find one in this house just here. And the only difference that I notice in my replay mode compared to other people's is that often this thing here tends to be floating, but whenever I've come to this location, I haven't found one myself. So take that with a pinch of salt for that one. But all of these other ones, I've seen them with my own eyes. So we want to come over to the western side. So if you go basically straight west from the reality tree, we've got this house right here. So if we're looking on the map, the house I was just at a moment ago is this one right about here. But you want to come all the way to here, and right in this building, as soon as you walk in, you're going to see a floating television right about here. If I fast forward just slightly, a little bit more. There it is. There's your floating television. They don't appear in replay mode until your player is actually right by them. So that's going to be the case for the last couple for today. The next one is going to be sat right here. So there is basically a floating haunted chair at the dining table. There you go. You can get some eyes on it just there, which is good. So that again is just basically, you know, you're west of the reality tree. Hit up this one and you go directly north, and it's right here just before it turns back into being a more sort of green area of the map, which is good. Continuing across then, so these are a few more that I haven't seen myself just whilst we're en route, but you can actually find one. Oh my god, what's happened there? What has happened to the world? Oh, it's the fog. I wonder what that was then. That was really strange. So apparently you can find one in the house over by Tilted Towers. So the Loot Lake house, just a little bit north of Tilted. You can 100% find one just there. And then basically Grim Gambles is one of the other ones that I have seen with my own eyes. So let's go to that one, just so you've got the more guaranteed locations. Maybe if I pull the storm out a little bit, this will work. There you go. Okay. So when you enter the Grim Gambles house, you want to go through the front door. You want to swing an immediate right. And basically, it was just here. So right here, there was a bookshelf that was floating. For context, it's in the room with the piano. So through the front door, swing a right, and there was a floating bookshelf right there. And then there is one more location, which I have seen with my own eyes, so I can guarantee that this one will be there. And that is if you go all the way north. So Grim Gambles, by the way, is what used to be Shifty Shafts. If you go straight north from there, so you're on the northern end of the map, you've got this big mansion by the hedge maze. And literally all you have to do is land right here. On the exterior of the house, there was a big bench just here, and that was floating around doing its thing, and that should be enough locations to get you through the challenge. If you did find this video helpful, then as always, be sure to use code InTheLittleWood in the item shop for anything you buy in the shop, whether it is stuff for Halloween or any other skins. That'll be swell, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.